course, we all know which big studio pictures are the Oscar contenders this year. But what about those dark horse candidates who so famously upset the status quo, such as The Hurt Locker, Winter's Bone, or Beginners? Only The Sessions was able to really make an early splash. Yes, it can be hard to get a read on the highly political indie film community, but earlier this month, both the Gotham Awards and the announcement of the nominees for the 2013 Spirit Awards began to reveal how things are shaping up, and there are some genuine surprises. Over at the Gotham Awards, which is where The Hurt Locker, Winter's Bone, Beginners, and Melissa Leo all began their Oscar marches, there were two big winners. First, Beasts of the Southern Wild roared onto the award scene with several key nominations and took home the equivalent of Best Director for Ben Zeitlin, who also won the Bingham Ray Award. The second big winner was Moonrise Kingdom, which took home the equivalent of Best Picture. Two other movies that had a number of nominations at the Gotham Awards were Middle of Nowhere, which took home the equivalent of Best Actress, and get this, Bernie. And while one could have thought that that was just an interesting quirk, the Spirit Awards has nominated Bernie for Best Picture and Best Actor Jack Black. Looks like the true story angle is paying off. Beasts of the Southern Wild, Middle of Nowhere, and Moonrise Kingdom also saw their Oscar buzz continue to build with key Spirit Awards nominations, and fascinatingly, Matthew McConaughey walked away with two nominations, Best Actor for Killer Joe and Best Supporting Actor for Magic Mike. And McConaughey's awards momentum picked up even more steam last week as the New York Film Critics Circle named him Best Supporting Actor for both Magic Mike and Bernie. And you all thought I was silly when I tweeted this prediction last month. Speaking of the New York Film Critics Circle, the real shocker was Zero Dark 30's sweep of Best Picture and Best Director, along with Best Cinematography. And also last week, the National Board of Review gave Zero Dark 30 a 1-2 punch, also naming the flick Best of the Year, Catherine Bigelow Best Director, and Jessica Chastain Best Actress. Yes, suddenly it looks as if Zero Dark 30 has the biggest Oscar prizes dead set in its scope. So if you're the kind of moviegoer who likes to be ahead of the curve during award season, looks like your time would be well spent checking out Zero Dark 30 when it begins to hit theaters later this month. Plus, Beasts of the Southern Wild, Moonrise Kingdom, and Bernie are all available for rent on Amazon and iTunes, while Magic Mike is also available. We're still waiting on Middle of Nowhere and Killer Joe, but if these nominations and awards keep rolling in, we won't have to wait long. Have you seen any of these movies already? If so, do you agree they should make it to the Oscars? And how would you feel if one of these movies upset a frontrunner like Lincoln, Les Mis, or Argo? Be sure to share your thoughts down below. Plus, as the industry decides the top movies of the year, here on Beyond the Trailer, we want to know your top picks. You can vote in Beyond the Trailer's Top 10 Movies of 2012 poll right now through January 3rd by going to tinyurl.com/bttvote2012. The link's also in the video description. I'm Grace Randolph, and this has been a Movie Bite. You can watch more right now.